They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Cyclones will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. Smith wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. On the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. The play-action fake. Forced out of the pocket. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Motion from the back. To the air, it's Beck. Quarterback now breaking the field. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. All right, guys, let's chat Iowa State. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season.
There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cyclones! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. with this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Smashes through the tackle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
The Warhawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Warhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And the Cyclones are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. The offense changing the play. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He fires a bullet to the right. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. QB draw. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Brings up second down.
And the Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Flips it out on the screen. No siree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
So So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll go to the fullback. Running into the open space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out, because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this, and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Working on the right. Touchdown, Warhawks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Dropping back, it's Beck. Now improvising. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
Off the play fake. They get to him as he throws. Wide open downfield. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the tailback. Creates a little space. He's up to 55 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
When you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Now, how about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Wide open, makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Cyclones are in the hurry-up. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa State. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Warhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Warhawks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to adjust the pattern. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete to the left. Breaks into the open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to set up the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
3rd down play from the gun. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Cyclones! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UCLA. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen, and you can tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long. Turning it on! Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
The Warhawks can really attack on this second and short. Goes to the option. Nice move there. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quick toss. Touchdown, UL Monroe. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive.
Snags it, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Iowa State.
the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they had to be able to get off the field. Great job creating the incompletion there on 3rd down, now setting up 4th.
And the returner is stopped. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. The run to the right. Nice move to pick up yardage. He now has 63 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
On the run, deep down the right side. Picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Give to the fullback. Slithers into space. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Warhawks will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to pass, it's Beck. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They were licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to...
I'm in the second half, though.
And back to the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
What should he do?
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped
What the
for.
pass do?
What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29.
Huh. That's a lot of sweet tooths.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding
Mom, I
where
like
the first
sweet
down
tarts.
marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on first and goal. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps.
Me?
Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, that hurts because second down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a less yardage play. Now it's third down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
Let's it go to the end zone. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. This is a really big play for both teams. Fourth and goal from the 2. Slams it ahead. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line. Tried to push his way in, but not quite enough on fourth and goal.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down and give it back up now to their offense.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Leaves it with the back. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
And would they dare be aggressive on third down this deep in their own territory? From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. They'll down this one right at midfield. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On the option. Fighting off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really good 3rd down defense. Nice job playing the option. Responsibility football, but still aggressive downhill. Ready for the pitch. Great job getting the guy,
shut up.
getting to him, and getting him on the ground.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. Got the first down. At the 45 on his way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Are you sitting on him?
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. He's loose. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
And the Cyclones want to crank the... Sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The lone back's got it. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that...
Oh, he's got some space. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. To get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket there. Nice job chasing,
Big Al?
not quitting, getting to
He was
the
there?
quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Floats it out in space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
The Cyclones in a good spot here with second and short. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Got the quick pass. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. You don't want to have to settle for the field goal down here. When you have a red zone weapon like this dude, use him.
Yeah, and when you get in this area and you've got that big target and that big fella that you can find and you know he's going to win, those critical third down situations, you're going to find him more and more. Great connection right there.
He worked his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And then
It's
just
a
leave it
veteran
4.
defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cyclone!
4:30. Gordon, do I have to wear these?
Game 1, you want to come
These
out
aren't my
with
glasses.
drives like that together.
I know this because they're not my glasses.
Especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. NC State is piling up the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up by 21 over
If you start at 9 and leave at 4, you're losing 90
If
minutes.
anything big happens, you need
And
to
then you
know
could
about
just make it
Oh,
up
and how
on
about
Friday
that?
and
I know
start at
Kevin
9.
and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Run it with the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Pressure coming. Looking for a big gain. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
It's a nice adjustment by the
Frankie.
defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. So here they come, going for it after giving up that sack and desperately needing to move the chains.
Her front tooth is like a minute away.
They're
from
throwing
falling
for
out.
it on fourth down. Oh, they're after him. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
Man, that takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on fourth down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Going for 6. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And the extra point was good. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple
I
of
just
plays
crossed
into
the
the
pile
end
like
zone.
this place.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Ware. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run the option. The give to the back. There he goes. Got the first down. Looking for more. It's a seam wide open.
Yeah.
And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you can tell. He made them pay with a big gain down the field.
Yeah, Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Got a man. It's Galloway. Racing down the left side.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Yeah.
They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. And that is how we will wrap this one up. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Did you see anything about how the meeting today with Zelensky went? I know we got a case over. But I do know that like a bunch of like the world leaders, literally, they're like, we're coming to the White House to have a meeting with you, and like, we're gonna be there because of how many episodes of the like they didn't even like ask for like wait for it. It's not like we're coming. But I did see today that he told his brother to move executive builders to get rid of mail-in voting and voting machines. That's what I think you're allowed to do. It's so wild. Like, they know they're going to lose because they're 57. So they're just, like, blatantly cheating out the open. That's what it's to me.
You want to pick a coach that looks like? Yes.
More than those things here. You are.
Like, she doesn't do it to me.
Ours is a lot better than you. Her questions are a quarter of the size of yours. Hold your breath.